Welcome back from that breather. Like I said, we're still having a line of interviews and conversations to come with throughout the course of the day. And we've been having various people coming through, and we've been having we've been having various people coming through and sharing their insights about this year's exhibition and how it has impacted on them generally. With me in studio today is a gentleman from Mountains of the Moon University. I'll not do the introduction for him, but I'll just tell you where he's been from to the viewers who are watching outside there or who are tuned into LIU TV, Livingstone TV right about now. Allow me pass on the opportunity to my guest to introduce himself to us. Sir, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you today.
Oh, it's good to have you.
Okay.
Thank you, Livingstone TV,
Okay.
for hosting me today.
All right. So you are?
So my name is Samuel Ochen.
Okay.
I'm a lecturer and the head of Department of Computer Science
Wow.
in Mountains of the Moon University.
Exactly.
I'm a professional of computer science, specifically a component of AI and data science,
Yes.
and a lot to really speak. I hope we shall be able to get to know each other deeper.
Exactly. So our focus this afternoon is on the availability or the presence of technology and innovation in the various sectors today. And we are going to highlight on a few sectors and get to understand how important these two move place by place. So
Yes.
I believe there is something that you have come up with that you would like to share to the world. So would you try and elaborate more on that?
Okay, thank you so much. Once more, I want to speak something about one of the innovative products that we have here today that we're exhibiting.
Exactly.
It's called specifically Rideshare Uganda.
Wow.
Rideshare Uganda is an innovative product
Okay.
that we have come with as a university to try and see ways on how we can be able to manage
Yes.
the transportation sector
Yes.
more so in this hard economy of today. So what Rideshare really does, it brings on board a traveler with the intended user. And here we're not specifically looking at basically travelers moving from one city to another, one town to another.
Yes.
We're also looking at ways on how you, a person in a hotel, who could have gotten a medical emergency,
Yes.
can actually get linked to the nearest ambulance.
Exactly.
We took a survey amongst the guests from Fort Portal City and asked randomly how many of them had the details of an ambulance that could actually come to their rescue in case of an emergency.
Yes, yes.
And we came to find out that out of about 15 people that we interviewed, there was only one person who had a contact of an ambulance driver. So in such a way, we saw human life was at risk.
Exactly.
And we decided that we needed to innovate a solution that would help that.
Exactly.
So this solution called Rideshare Uganda, as we have branded it, is available on Play Store and it's available on App Store. And if you went and searched, you'll find a logo Rideshare Uganda of a car, a black car on a yellow background. And once you install it and register, you should actually be able to access all these services.
Okay.
So if you're driving, for example, you're moving with a 5-seater car, you can register your car with Rideshare Uganda at no cost.
Okay.
And then schedule your trip. If you are leaving Gulu and maybe traveling to Kampala, you could say, I want 5 people and each person 30,000.
Okay.
And people moving in the same direction with you can actually be able to book with you. So in such a case, you are traveling with the people that you know,
Yes.
that the app has already known because they will register with their details. And in such a way, we'll actually be able to have a much more secure transit.
Okay, so to the people watching outside there, Rideshare Uganda is a transportation app. I think we've seen it on our. If my producer can help me display how it looks like. Yeah, Rideshare Uganda. Yes, as you can see on your screen, that is the app we are talking about this afternoon. So I'll get back to you, Mr. Ochen. Somebody outside there would want to understand the dynamics of this app and how it operates. Briefly, would you take us through the key components and also after you elaborate why a normal Ugandan out there should embrace Rideshare Uganda?
All right, thank you so much, my moderator. Specifically, if I have to speak about rideshare to a normal person who is going to drive his car maybe on a trip, a business trip or something, and you feel the cost of fuel is going to be expensive to you. Rideshare Uganda is a solution for you. So simply download the app, register yourself as a driver, and we will approve you. Now, once you are approved, the app will actually have you easily connected to your intended user. So you'll have to put your ride on a day that you're traveling and book in the number of people that you want, the kind of car that you're driving, and people who want to move in such a similar setting can actually be linked up with you. Yeah. All users are registered and the identities are known by the company, meaning in case of anything, we can actually be able to know who you're traveling with. Okay. It could be for taxi. If you go to Fort Portal, there are early morning taxis which are moving home to home picking people. If you do not have their contacts, that means you may not be able to easily book up with them. Exactly. So with Rideshare, those taxi drivers can actually be able to paste their trips in Rideshare and people can be able to book in. If we look at ambulances, if you are operating an ambulance business, you are a hospital having an ambulance system, and you want to easily connect up with your community, you can also make your ambulance available. And once you make it available, people can actually be able to easily search for ambulances in your locality. Okay. Amongst so many users like borders, like breakdown cars, all who can actually be able to use this service.
So this app, as you have brought about it, is tackling three sectors. We're looking at the health sector, the transport sector, and some bit of actually the financial bit of it. Yeah. Because when you look at when you basing on what you have shared with us this afternoon, it goes on to show us that you people have come to actually simplify the work of government as we speak currently. So in a nutshell, what would be your words of wisdom or encouragement to the drivers out there, to the big part players in all these sectors that we've highlighted today? What would you encourage them to do?
All right, to the viewers out there who intend to move to locations and they want to carry people, avoid carrying people randomly. There are so many risks associated with them. Avoid boarding means that you cannot easily be traced. Your trip at any one point should be traced. So I welcome you to join Rideshare, and if you register with us, we do not charge any cost for you. In other words, we give you a bonus. I have not mentioned a lot really. If you went to the app, you can actually be able to also be able to get to petrol stations which you have selected and get fuel at a discounted rate. So through such means, we are capable of generating revenue which we can give back to you as a token of appreciation. And also by bringing all of you together in one platform, we can actually be able to negotiate for a better price for you. So we do not need to charge you, but we need to bring you together so that we can be able to reward you. That is the model that we're working, and it's the best model that we feel can actually be able to help you. Thank you so much.
Well, I believe we have heard from our creators of Rideshare Uganda, and I think we've gotten the insights of this app, and I believe it has come to solve quite a number of problems when it comes to the sector of transport generally and other related sectors. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening, for watching this afternoon. We are still live at the National Council for Education exhibition here live in Gulu. We'll be coming through with various interviews, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching and stay blessed. God bless you.
Thank you so much.